was a little bit taller. I wish I was a ball.
Welcome back to the Tag Team Supremes Prediction Show for UFC 83. This is segment 2. All right, let's get back to the predictions. First, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Justin Black. To my left is Skilo. I wish I was taller. How about that? God, that's a very old reference, right? You know, seriously, that's probably 13 years now.
If you're cool, you get it. All right?
Or if you were born.
You're surprised that was his only song he had. I thought that guy was going places.
All right, first fight. Mark Bocek versus Mac Danzig.
I actually have a couple little interesting things about Mark there. On his profile on UFC, it says, one of the questions they ask is, do you have any heroes? And he put on that is me.
You're his hero?
No, he referred to himself that he was his hero.
That makes more
he was
sense.
his own hero. And then it says, favorite strike technique is his right hand.
Well, I have to say that kind of makes, both of those kind of make sense to me. My best friend's my dick.
What?
Yeah, because it's always there for me. And
okay, I can see that.
It never stands up for me when I want it to.
I don't think
I got this rash thing. I thought it was razor burn at first, but now
you don't want to talk about this.
Now I don't know. And
how are you shaving up downstairs and think you got razor burn?
I've been shaving up forever down there.
You always shave up down?
Well, I gotta tell you a story. Let me tell you this real quick story. When I was learning to shave, I went to my father and I said, Dad, how do I shave? And that's how he taught me.
Wait. He taught you down?
Yeah, it was completely cool, but one time he got really pissed when I kind of, doesn't matter. Let's move on. First fight, back to the Mark Bocek versus Mac Danzig. Who you got?
Oh, I think just like 90% of the people on the internet site I'm picking Mac. Even though Mac Danzig, here's a little quote from him. He was in an interview and he says, I love fighting in Canada because the United States, or the States fans, they're not very educated like the Canadian fans. Once they fall onto the ground, he starts saying they stand them up in 2 seconds. And it's like, and then he refers that half of them are drunk when they're there. So not only is he slamming America, he's slamming the fans of the UFC.
Damn you, Mac Danzig, for telling the truth.
What?
Fuck you, buddy. Drinking at a freaking spectacle like that makes me sick.
Man.
I don't care for him bad-mouthing America, because in my eyes, we've never done anything wrong in America.
I agree with you.
Right? Like Indians, shut up. We didn't do it. It wasn't that bad. All right? All right, we gave you Oklahoma.
We took
even though Oklahoma doesn't, people even in Oklahoma don't even want to be in Oklahoma now. And then we took that back. But hey, that's on you. You got casinos. What's up?
Screw them. You know what I mean? There's only like 3 of them anymore anyway. I mean, what the hell? I know they're going to complain too. Their bartender? You know what I'm saying? Just saying. There's nothing more than us than Indians. Me and Andrew Jackson.
God. I mean, I was joking. You went a little extreme on me. Whatever. Yeah. Up next is Nate Quarry versus Kalib Starnes.
You know Kalib Starnes? You ever see that guy, like when he's on the show? He's like a guy that thinks he's too cool, or he just acts like he's walking around with the stupid sunglasses on, like he's some kind of cool guy. Well, you know what, dude? You're not cool. That's it. You're just goofy looking.
He's as cool as that statement. I'll say that right now.
You know what? I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'm taking that for a compliment.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that is a mystery in itself. Who you got? Nate? And also, Nate, this is what, a second or third fight since Nate's major big spinal cord injury. Back.
Did you actually, from my understanding, that it was an experimental surgery, so the insurance wouldn't cover it. So UFC covered it out of their own pocket.
Wow.
That's really what I've heard. And also, do you ever notice that Nate Quarry fights like he's Frankenstein? Like,
I had not noticed that.
That was a combination.
I had noticed the way he moves, though. They had to put in a wheelchair ramp for him.
Oh.
Just in case.
Hey, you have to be accessible. You know
so,
what I mean?
Nate
Quarry, definitely.
Yeah, I picked him as well. I think 77% of people agree with us.
The worst part on this whole thing, we're not going against the odds at all, but what are you going to do? I mean, just...
Up next, Charles McCarthy versus Michael Bisping. This is Michael Bisping's first fight at 185, so once again, very excited.
Yeah. I think it's obvious. It's a setup fight. You know what I mean? It's one of those fights that are, let's have them build some. They really need people at the 185 division. I mean, Anderson Silva is just beating the crap out of everybody.
Yeah, I'd say right now, Anderson Silva, although he deserves to be the main draw in an event, I'm not going to spend $40 to watch him fight some nobody just so he can beat him up.
Actually, that's the worst part about it. It's kind of like he's. I guess it's good to have a face to the division, but at the same time, he's killing the division because who's he going to fight?
He's so good, he really does.
I mean, seriously.
I would think it was very hard marketing, but UFC is a marketing machine, so I'm sure they know what to do.
Maybe they'll have him fight 2 people at once.
Well, that would be really.
That would be really cool.
As long as they're midgets. A team of midgets. A team of little leaguers.
Wait, you're gonna have them beat up kids?
I gotta tell you, if I had kids, I'd volunteer them.
That's good enough for you.
Okay, so that did we both pick Michael Bisping?
Yeah, I picked Michael Bisping.
As well as 89% of the people in UFC.
I don't like him.
Okay, up next is, you know what? Let's do this real quick. Let's take a quick, short, little break. Not really short, because you're going to click on the next thing right now, and then we're going to finish it up on the next one.
I wish I was like 6 years old.